Hey guys, it's Brayden, and this episode we're going to be in the village, just checking out some things that I've built, yeah, stuff like that. There might be some random cuts in this episode, because my cat might jump on my desk, get in my screen, but it's going to jump up now. So yeah, if that happens, that's the reason. There he is. So yeah, expect that. So just show you some things I've done here. Down here, I put in this ladder to go up to the top. This is in the back of the blacksmith room. So yep, here we go. The broken anvil is what the smithy guy's house is. There used to be some stairs here, got rid of them and put in this piece of cobble. Up here, there's now a bed. There's beds in most of these houses. It's called Casa de Testificate. I'm not sure if that's correct Spanish, but yeah, these are testicle townhouses where up here there is double bed under the window. God. You okay there? Right in the view. Oh, sorry, my cat. So testificate busted brothel is the busted testificate brothel. That was weird. That's closed for now because we have too many of them running around for the space. This is Testicle Manor, which is the biggest house in the village by far. So yeah, got some balconies which are identical on each side. I'll explain this in a second. There's a bed up here as well which faces the window. So here's the other balcony, and there's a testificate out here. Lots of testificates like this house. What are you doing there? Anyways, so there's my dog, and then over here there's an iron golem on the roof. Over here is the only house that's natural to the village, which I added these bookshelves and the fences. There's also a bed in here, and Mr. Purpley lives in here. Still no 1.3 update yet. This is the BJ & Co. Wheat Company, so I'll show you that from the back because it's easier to see. I'm not sure if I showed this, but I put these mushrooms everywhere. This tree's here just in case I need some wood. So back here, I've got half slabs on the top and bottom, and this is where I collect the wheat. So water drops from above and pushes it all into there, and then it goes to the two collection points on either side. And there's one more house, which is just there. You probably saw it on the right. These lamps are hooked up to daylight sensors, yeah, which are over there. So yeah, I'm going to put a footpath that goes around here, but this is the house, the new one that I added yesterday. It's a brewing house. It's very dark in here, but no mobs can spawn in here because the ground is half slabs. And then go up here, and we've got stairs, which nothing can spawn on because there's not enough room for spiders, and it's only one high. And then on the roof there is half slabs again, upside down on top of the stairs. So it's good. I like it. So yeah, that's what I've done this episode. That's what I'm going to show you this episode, and I will be back in 1 second. So I'll be back. Okay guys, I am back, and a couple of things I want to touch base on this episode. Oh god, the Mario's going to jump back up. I'll show you those guys switching over if they do. Just a couple of things I want to touch base on. On the server, we will accept applications. If you shoot me, oh there it is, swapped over. If you shoot me a quick message, private message on YouTube, it's preferable if you have Skype or existing videos, because then it's just easy to contact you. I can see what type of maps you like, what type of playstyle you have, what you like to do, stuff like that. So yeah, that's just easier if I do that. So yeah, if you want to join the server, shoot us a quick message and we'll try and work something out. Let's get rid of this, put it there. Okay, so major thing I want to talk about this episode is, let me pull my notes up. The finale to Avatar Legend of Korra. If anyone doesn't know what that is, it's the sequel season to Avatar The Last Airbender, which is a Nickelodeon cartoon show. If anyone doesn't watch that, I highly recommend going back and watching that, and then watching The Legend of Korra, which is I absolutely loved it. I was hesitant about watching it at the start because I didn't think it would live up to the expectations of Last Airbender, which I'm pretty sure it did. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. But this is a bit of a spoiler for anyone who hasn't watched the season. But I'm going to be talking about the finale, the final episode. Well, it was a two-parter, first of all, which is pretty good. I would have expected it to be a three-parter, maybe longer, because of how Last Airbender ended. It sounds weird. Yeah, because that was a three-parter finale video, so it would have been good. But it still ended fine. Some things I want to talk about is during the Legend of Korra. Once again, this is a spoiler, so anyone who hasn't seen this, just skip the video here, close it, and go watch something else. The end of the video, I'm just going to be touching on random points, nothing in order. At the end of the, pretty much at the end of the last episode, because throughout the season Korra has had trouble accessing her spiritual side, unlike with Aang, where he was pretty much spiritual throughout his whole avatar beingness. So Korra finally goes into the avatar state at the end, and she had her bending taken away, and then she learned how to airbend because every other bending got locked, and somehow it all worked back to her getting her airbending, which is good. That was okay. But the thing I want to talk about is without being spiritual at all, she goes into the avatar state and immediately learns energy bending, which, if anyone doesn't know, that's the ability to take someone's bending or give back someone's bending, like Aang did in the final episode against Fire Lord Ozai. So yeah, he learnt that from the lion turtle, which long story, but that's the first, that's the oldest living creature on their world. It's from before the era before the Avatar, as they call it on the wiki. I read through the history on TV shows and stuff that I enjoy. Anyways, so yeah, so she learned how to energy bend pretty much as soon as she first went spiritual, which was it was too early for her. She needed to learn how to master her avatar state, what she could do. She didn't even go on like that tour thing that Aang did with, what was his name, Avatar Roku. So she should have done that with Aang. That would have been cool. But yeah, what else is there? Part at the end with Noatok and Tarlok, which are the two waterbending brothers. Tarlok was the council member and Noatok was Amon, who later ended up being a bloodbender who was Tarlok's brother Noatok. So at the end of that, they escape and they go to they head off in a boat. And Tarlok kills him and his brother by exploding the boat, which is a bit intense for a kid's show, because it is Nickelodeon, so that was a bit pushy. So I reckon they could have fixed that. Maybe he just, I don't know, just something, Noatok goes and leaves without him or something. But yeah, so Noatok's blood bending, able to take away bending, should have been elaborated more, because that wasn't touched based on it at all, except that it was a strong bloodbender, which doesn't really make sense, seeing as he can take away bending. But yeah, so they could have elaborated on that more. Yeah, so there's that. Like, they could have talked about how he learnt it from his father, or something like that, because he did learn it from his father. I'll scan through my notes, work out what I'm going to say, and I'll come back. 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back, organise my notes, and I'm ready. Whoops. Okay, so what was the last thing I talked about? Noatok's story needing more time. God, I just blanked. Give me 2 seconds and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. I actually worked out my what I'm gonna say, and yeah, so I'm just gonna be quick because this episode's almost 10 minutes. This is Matt's village, if anyone's wondering, Matt O'Connor. It's near the one near the stronghold. So at this, I don't know, I think it was halfway through the second episode of the end. There was it showed Tarlok and Noatok when they were kids learning how to bloodbend, and that had a fair bit of animal cruelty, deliberate animal cruelty, I should add, which really, again, pushing it on Nickelodeon's part, but it works. But yeah, if it wasn't as intense animal cruelty, I guess, like they pretty much took the wolves against their will, made them stand up, walk. Oh, there's a child in here. Nice. So yeah, that wasn't. What I'm saying is a bit too much for a kid show, I reckon. But anyway, besides that, I'm gonna wrap this up soon. One more thing though, the video quality in the last episode, it was getting better, but it's in the intro you could notice it a lot. I think that something to do with the intro, why it's getting those streaky lines through it. So I'll try to upload this one without the intro and see if that fixes it. I know it's something how I'm rendering it, but I'm not sure how, because the ones before that I've rendered all the same previously. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up here, guys. Thanks for watching. I know it hasn't been a productive episode. Whoops, cactus. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.